Shabbat Shalom, Rabbi Rachel Zerin here with a thought for Shabbat. This week we mark Shabbat Shuvah, that special Shabbat between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, which takes its name from the opening line of the Haftarah. Shuvah Yisrael ad Adonai Elohecha, return, O people Israel, to the Lord your God. It also takes its name from that thing we are meant to focus on in particular during this high holiday season. Teshuvah, the process of repair or making amends, turning our lives around and returning to an ideal sense of self. These words, teshuvah, shuvah, all come from the Hebrew word lashuv, which means to turn around. We often think of this process of teshuvah as a circle. The idea that we start in one place, stray from that place, and then bring ourselves back to where we began, completing that process of teshuvah, year in and year out. But recently, inspired by a teaching by my friend and colleague, Rabbi Rory Katz, I've been wondering if we should think of teshuvah not as a circle, but as a spiral. A turning around that comes close to returning to its point of origin, but growing bigger and bigger and bigger in each turn. Because the process of teshuvah is not just a process of returning to where we began, but hopefully a process of growth, a process that leads us to newer and bigger and brighter paths. A process that helps us return to those aspects of our lives that we want to return to, that helps us return to an ideal sense of self that we may have started with, but also that helps us recognize that we are always changing, always growing, and that true change and growth involves forging new paths that may not intersect with the paths we have walked before. So on this Shabbat Shuvah, as we welcome 5783, my blessing is that we all engage in this process of teshuvah as a spiral, returning to the things that we want to return to, and always growing, forging new paths, and becoming bigger and better in the year to come. Shabbat Shalom and Shana Tova.